PSG look hot to trot in their opening game of the Club World Cup, but standing in the way is something a little bit different. That's right, we go continental, we go Brazilian, we go Botafogo. That's right, folks, back once again with another match preview. Looking forward to PSG taking on Botafogo. It's match number 2. Of course, winners taking on each other to see who can come out on top and the dominance, to dominate the group and be looking at the number 1 spot moving into the round of 16. So far, so good for both of these two sides. We'll get into those in a minute. Big shout out to the members, big shout out to the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, smash your subscribe, your one-stop shop for Blackburn Rovers and the Club World Cup. We're getting into it right here, right now. No mucking about. It is PSG, it's Botafogo, and it's coming in at you this coming match week. That's right. And let's take a look at the PSG, Paris Saint-Germain to you and me, if you're French people out there. Anyway, they're coming out just second best ranked eligible team in the UEFA 4-year system. They've already qualified for the next one. Oh yeah, they'll be here. They secured the spot in this year's tournament back on the 17th of December 2023. They've been in one time in the past. In fact, this is it. This is their only time. But they'll be here in the next one, like I said. 3-1 on to get out of the group, 12-1 to win the whole thing. Round of 16 was my expectation. But right now, I do think that they could be a real contender for it because they looked phenomenal in that opening game. This is their squad then, shall we? Like Donnarumma between the 6, Safanov as well. Into the defensive ranks, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Mendes as well. We might see a changed up squad here because the most difficult game has gone, but you can't underestimate the Botafogos here to see because they're unknown package, and if they could secure their spot into the next round now, then they might be able to take it easy with the Seattle Sounders next in line. Vitinha, Lee Kang-ging with, of course, that penalty at the end there to get himself a goal, and up top the likes of Dembele, Duo, Ramos as well, and others. It's just a quality squad right now, young squad, and they could be dominating for the next 5 years, these boys. With everything at the moment. This is the most expensive team on paper right now for PSG. Donnarumma, Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Neves, Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola, Doué, and Dembele up top. It is a pretty decent-looking team, right? They're coming off the back of that impressive 4-0 win over Atletico Madrid in the opening round of games. This match taking place on the 20th of June, which, of course, is the top 2 duking it out. Then Seattle Sounders will complete the pack here for PSG on the June the 23rd. That's right. Goal difference massive. PSG already looking in command. Botafogo, they're coming into this as a bit of a surprise package, unknown entity, but they're coming at you as winners of the Copa Libertadores back in 2024. They secured the spot for this year's tournament back on the 30th of November. This is their first ever tournament. The odds to get out of the group 5-4, odds to win it 50-1. My expectation was a round of 16 for these guys, so I did anticipate them to deliver some goods, and they're starting off with a good win over the Sounders. That's right. This is the squad then, the likes of John Victor, Raul between the sticks, Hugo, Vitinho, Alex Telles at the back. Moving forward, the likes of Danilo Barbosa, Alan, Sir Jefferson Safrino, and then up top, the likes of Igor Jesus, Arta, Nathan Fernandez, amongst others. But on paper, this is the most expensive 11 that you could possibly have for Botafogo. John Victor between the 6, Cubiano, Barbosa, Jay Cunha, Vitinho at the back, Gregore, Marlon Fernandez, Savarino, Matias Arthur, and then Igor Jesus up top. So that's from the best of the best, if possible, if fit, ready to go. But coming into this Botafogo, just the narrow 2-1 win over Seattle. Then they take on the PSG right here, right now on the 20th of June. And they wrap up the three-peat against Atletico Madrid on Monday, June the 23rd. But right now, 3 points that are possible. 3 could have asked for a better start. Not the biggest of wins, but 3 points all the same in a game that they had to win to be contenders. Now, if they can pick up a point against PSG or Madrid, then who knows? They could be in that last 16 and could challenge to cause some headaches. Moving forward, now these two sides will take place at the Rose Bowl, 20th of June. PSG looking raw hot to trot, 6 wins on the spin. Up against Botafogo, 4 wins on the spin for them, 75% form for them. Heading into this. The bookies have 7-1 on for your PSG, 14-1 is your Botafogo, 7-1 is the draw. The public vote, still fresh as a daisy, 97% have gone with PSG. Botafogo got 3%. The draw at 0 at the moment in time. But what about me? What am I thinking about this one? Well, PSG look good, but Botafogo, still got a work to do, a bit more clinical needed, but they got the win. I don't think PSG will have as much of a field day against Atletico Madrid. I think Botafogo, unknown entity, and we've seen that already with the Brazilians. And I think they're going to prove to be a little bit more tricky for them to break down. But ultimately, I do think PSG will get another victory. They'll make it 6 points of a possible 6. Go with just a 2-0 win. And Botafogo will have to recharge the blocks once again as I'll take on Atletico for basically a shootout, I expect, for a spot in the last 16 with PSG. So 2-0 winners, European champions doing the business. Botafogo will have to recharge and go again. That's it. Make sure you subscribe, smash a like, catch you later. We'll see you soon when we return.